The Earth is an ever-changing planet. Even though in some respects change might be almost unnoticeable to us. Plate tectonics is a good example of this. Every now and again something dramatic happens and leads to renewed questions, like the African continent splitting into two parts. The splitting of this eastern part of Africa from the rest of the continent is due to the fact that the African plate, a tectonic plate, is in the process of splitting into two new plates. The two new plates have been dubbed as the Somali Plate and the Nubian Plate. The East African Rift System made up of the western and eastern continental rifts, and stretches from the Afar region of Ethiopia down to Mozambique. It is an active continental rift that began millions of years ago, splitting at 7 mm annually. The regular eruption of volcanoes along the rift and new insights into the breakup of continents, adds to the belief that the continent may be splitting to form a new ocean. The Earth lithosphere is broken up into a number of tectonic plates. These plates are not static, but move relative to each other at varying speeds, living over a viscous asthenosphere. These forces do not simply move the plates around, they can also cause plates to rupture, forming a rift and potentially leading to the creation of new plate boundaries. The East African Rift System is an example of where this is currently happening. The East African Rift System is one of the geologic wonders of the world, a place where the Earth's tectonic forces are presently trying to create new plates by splitting apart old ones. In simple terms, a rift can be thought of as a fracture in the Earth's surface that widens over time, or more technically, as an elongate basin bounded by opposed steeply dipping normal faults. The East African Rift Valley stretches over 3,000 kilometers from the Gulf of Aden in the north towards Zimbabwe in the south, splitting the African plate into two unequal parts, the Somali and Nubian plates. Activity along the eastern branch of the Rift Valley, running along Ethiopia, Kenya and Tanzania, became evident when the large crack suddenly appeared in southwestern Kenya. Continental rifting requires the existence of extensional forces great enough to break the lithosphere. The East African Rift is described as an active type of rift, in which the source of these stresses lies in the circulation of the underlying mantle. Beneath this rift, the rise of a large mantle plume is jamming the lithosphere upwards, causing it to weaken as a result of the increase in temperature, undergo stretching and breaking by faulting. Evidence for the existence of this hotter-than-normal mantle plume has been found in geophysical data and is often referred to as the African superswell. This super plume is not only a widely accepted source of the pull-apart forces that are resulting in the formation of the Rift Valley, but has also been used to explain the anomalously high topography of the southern and eastern African plateaus. The East African Rift is unique in that it allows us to observe different stages of rifting along its length. To the south, where the rift is young, extension rates are low and faulting occurs over a wide area. Volcanism and seismicity are limited. Towards the Afar region, however, the entire Rift Valley floor is covered with volcanic rocks. This suggests that, in this area, the lithosphere has thinned almost to the point of complete breakup. The rifting, which began about 25 million years ago, will eventually create two separate continental masses associated with the Somalian and Nubian tectonic plates. When this happens, a new ocean will begin forming by the solidification of magma in the space created by the broken-up plates. Eventually, over a period of tens of millions of years, seafloor spreading will progress along the entire length of the rift. The ocean will flood in, and as a result, the African continent will become smaller and there will be a large island in the Indian Ocean composed of parts of Ethiopia and Somalia, including the Horn of Africa.